Hello and welcome to another video by me, the GamerWolfSix. This one, several reasons why I hate YouTube. I don't have the exact number, but I do have a list over there. And I'm making this video because I needed to vent, and also, like, why am I just saying it over, like, just random videos constantly? And sorry if you thought this was a Darkest Dungeon video. That thumbnail was to make a point about thumbnails on YouTube. And also, while I'm going through this list, I can't think of a better way to say this, but kind of sucking the proverbial willy of Pornhub. Because I've been with YouTube for maybe half a decade now, and Pornhub for about a year. And boy, Pornhub does some really good things that I wish YouTube would do. So on this list, it's how to start making money. Because on YouTube, you have to do certain things. One of them is to have over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time within a year. Which, boy, if you're a flash in the pan person, you make a video or two that becomes super popular or something like that, but you don't have, I don't know, the subscribers or something like that, so you get like a billion views or something, or maybe you do get the subscribers. When looking up the verification stuff, it seems like some people stay in line a bit longer than others. So, like, if you get a billion views or something like that, and you don't get verified, then sucks to be you. While on Pornhub, it's a porn website. Guess the long and intricate steps you need to do, and I put my hand in front of my face, which is why my avatar's not moving. It is because it's a porn website. You have to have a picture of yourself and identification so that, Pornhub knows that they're not putting porn of people that are under the age of 18. My god, you can start making money almost immediately. Like, submit the stuff and you get verified within a day or two. Well, maybe not verified because I make money on YouTube, but I'm not verified. And when it comes to YouTube, that's another thing of how to do the money stuff. Truth be told, I don't know. Something about ad rev. I mean, the monetization stuff, it's pretty easy. The ad rev stuff, I don't know. I had GamerWolf7, which was my original thing, and then I made the thing, and then that channel got terminated, so I made GamerWolfSix, aka me, and then I tried to check up the ad read stuff, but then it was linking to my old YouTube's ad read stuff, and then I'm not sure if I'm making money, it's not updating, all these things that it's click here, but it brings you back to the previous thing, so you press another thing, but then it goes somewhere else entirely. I'm clicking GamerWolf6, it brings me to GamerWolf7 and stuff like that. But on Pornhub, when you start making money, you have to do the horrible thing of, oh, do you have a PayPal? Well, just give us, the, address, and when you make $100, here's your money. Or, you could do Paxium, whatever that is, Verge, which is a cryptocurrency. You can get check or direct deposit. I think YouTube's only direct deposit. It's like, YouTube, come on. There are people that are much better at this than you, but you're a humongous conglomeration, but for some reason you can't do that. So, thumbnails. That's another thing. One thing I do not like about Pornhub is that you can't do custom thumbnails. You have to get a thumbnail from within your video. But thankfully it's not like YouTube where it's like, here's 3 thumbnails. Here's, I think, 16 thumbnails, and if none of them work, you can just press the refresh button and it gets 16 other pictures, which personally, like, I'm a little but then on the other hand, it's porn, so But then also it's like YouTube. Now I might have a picture right here where it has the thumbnail where it's like the YouTube face and oh my god, it's the impossible video, must see or else you'll die. One thing you do to see on the it's just I always hate those YouTube faces. Every single time I see it or see something that's like impossible must see kind of thing, it's like I don't know if there's just some kind of, primordial lizard brain, monkey brain thing that just takes heart in me. But it's like, whenever I see those faces, I'm like, I have an unknown urge to strangle this person because it's like, why that face? Why the Because you might have seen that thumbnail that I probably just had a video there. I mean, a picture there, where just it looks like I'm getting something up my bunghole, which in where I got that picture from. Why do I keep on saying video? Picture, you could partake if you tried to look for that image in GamerWolfSix's thing, Dark Wolf Demons, and you'll see where that's associated from, but, that's another time, place. So, red pilling down the rabbit holing or whatever. Like, maybe a couple of months ago, I remember seeing something where it's like a YouTube executive or somebody at YouTube said, we don't put people down the rabbit hole. Where it's like, and by that, they mean like, you're watching some videos, and then maybe there's something somewhat political, and then more political, Sargon of Akkad, Prager use, etc., 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 etc. It's like, bitch. Sometimes I look at my own videos because looking at the quality, commenting, or stuff like that, and it plays like advertisements, and it will be like Prager reasons that, well, not reasons, but like Jesus wasn't a socialist, he was in fact a capitalist, so he would be loving us right now, and several reasons why bombing Palestinians isn't a bad thing, and just like, okay, YouTube, you're saying not a rabbit hole, but then, you have this stuff on, and other rather inciting things, which then brings me to another point that I didn't actually list on here, is like, PragerU did have, I saw something that was like, PragerU had videos demonetized, because, hey, it was that stuff, but then also, anybody that talked about an LGBT subject in the positive sense, not like, hey, these fags, and hey, I'm bi, so I can say that, but, they would get their videos demonetized, not, hey, it's alright to kill these people, or alright to do these horrible socioeconomic things. It's, hey, I'm LGBT, demonetized, and it's like, not even 18 plus? Seriously, YouTube? Oh, and that brings me to another thing. So one of the reasons, well, the main reason why my previous channel was terminated was because it's I had H game videos on it, but I censored it, but it was too H gamey, so they were all terminated. You know what's weird? I was one time looking at a thing where it was like Ass to Ass, which is a good bit of a, well, it's not a good bit, but a clip from a movie called Requiem from a Dream, in which naked girls dry hump each other, take double-sided huge black dildo, ass to ass. There's, movie racism in it. There's somebody getting their arm cut off. It's a whole bunch of things. You know what's weird? It's available on YouTube. You can type in ass to ass and see right now. But that's the thing. It's not, restricted by age. And I tested it. I flagged that video. And guess what? months later, I can still see it. I can still type in ass to ass. Actually, can I bring up a thing on another thing? Let's test this out. Let's see, YouTube. Ass to ass. And hey, I got a second monitor right here. Yep, end of Requiem for a Dream. I wonder if you can hear the audio, but I'm going to turn it down just a tad. Yeah. Oof. And let's see. Was it that part right there? Yep, there's the big black double-sided thing up there. Let's see, that one was 2018. We have... So what are we gonna do now? Wait, that was 2018. Oh, this is the much higher quality stuff. 2010. Ooh, there's somebody getting electrocuted. Jesus. And it's like, okay, so censored H-game videos, that's against, you know, their policy, but people being dry humped, electrocuted, arm cut off, ass to ass. Children can see that. Yeah. Good thing I have this other thing here, and it doesn't seem to mess with the current thing. So, let's bring up our word again. Oh yeah, red pill down the rabbit hole. It's like very easy to go from one section of YouTube down to the, hey, let's talk about these black people and derka-derpa-doo. But also let's have a break to say bad things about Pornhub. Oh, I said can't do thumbnails, can't do the descriptions. That's bad. It's like, come on. Can I at least say something about my video? And besides my voice, commercials are mostly porn. I don't know. Kind of want to see a Coke commercial on there, or maybe something about an H game. It's just weird pornography. Some of them look just very satirical. You know, whatever. This is kind of a comical bad thing about Pornhub, but it's like too much porn. It's like, it's a good site. It's like, I wish they had that format and, you know, being able to make and produce videos on that thing, but on some, but like maybe they do a, I don't know, U-Hub or something for things that are like, you know, 18 minus? Was it PG-13 or whatever? I don't know. And then a thing that I don't like about Pornhub is that they do tend to downvote quite a bit. I don't know, maybe when you got a hard dick in your hand or getting something rammed up, you kind of don't want to have somebody talking about stuff a bit. Or you're a bit more picky. I mean, some of them are like, many upvotes, but then there are some videos that I have that's like, 39% like positive or negative kind of thing. But what are you gonna do? People watch those videos and money stuff. Also, let's go back to the money thing, because I remembered another thing where it's like, when I got verified in Pornhub and started making money, but, you know, accumulating money to get paid, they were like, oh hey, it looks like you uploaded videos before you became verified and they made some money, so here you go. It's like, great. And then YouTube's like, well, you made all these videos, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, you get nothing. But you might make something later, like, I don't know, pennies on the dollar, and I just spat on my screen. Well, Pornhub's like, hey, you're making like 1/7 of the content you're making for YouTube, but you're actually making more stuff. Though granted, it could be because those videos are getting watched more. Oh yeah, another thing I don't like about YouTube, because we're going back to YouTube, is a lot of the content creators suck. God, like, there's some good content creators, but good God, there are just so many things where it's like, we're gonna do a tutorial about how to do this, or how to do this thing in a video game, or something on the computer, and the videos will be like, hello, it's me, Dibbity Dobbity Doo. The creator that's bestest of the mestest of best just dearly do. Please hit that like and subscribe button and the bell and buy my merchandise and etc. Several minutes later. So let's get to how to do things. Well, first you extend the amount of time of the video so the algorithms prefer this video and get the ads revenue and stuff, and then you click on this link right here and then go there. By the way, how about that merchandise, gonna have a break. Okay, let's get back to the subject, narcolepsy. Okay, not the best representation that I've done of it, but it's like, God, there are just so many things where it's like, can you just put it into words so I can just read it quickly instead of having all of this god damn filler right here? It's like 1/8 content, 7/8 filler. Then there's copyright strikes. And, And that was a good, well, I think hopefully it was a good joke right there. But good God. I mean, hopefully I don't ever get strikes, just claims. Oh, good God. I probably have gotten a copyright claim for that, even though the music I used, I, commissioned somebody for, so I shouldn't get it, but when I first started GamerWolf7, I made a video of someone else's game that they made their own music for. And unfortunately, it was a very popular game, made me some of the most views, but then YouTube was like, sounds like this other thing, and I listened to the other thing, and no, it didn't. But then I fought it, and I was like, okay, you have to fill out this form, then you have to send the form to the people that made this game, then you have to send it to, and it's like, it's amazing how people can just be like, copyright claim, your stuff's mine now. And, like, copyright strikes, apparently there's this huge problem on YouTube where it's like, people will make copyright strikes on, like, channels that aren't huge, and they'll put 2 strikes, then it'll be like, so, how about you give us money so we don't do a 3rd copyright strike? And it's like, either they can give the money and don't have to deal with that stuff, or they can say no, get the 3rd copyright strike, try to fight it with YouTube, in which case they have to provide their name and address and all that stuff to the people that made the copyright claim, which that's not a good thing to do, and it's just fucked. Also, when it comes to it, it's like strikes in general, like, one of my problems with my previous YouTube, like, I got a strike once, and it lasts for like several months, but then it goes away. The main reason why my YouTube went down, like my last one, was because I got 3 strikes in a very short amount of time. And then, for a video I deleted, and YouTube was like, too bad, so sad, get fucked. Like, I put a video on Pornhub, which Pornhub was like, you can't have that on. Then, at which point it was like, yeah, you you're fine. You just need to take out that content and you're good. Like, you can, like, just delete that video. You could download the video, I think it was, and then edit it and then re-upload it, and you're good. I can't remember exactly what the content was for. Oh, and then there was another thing where they did the same thing to another video, and I was like, there could be somewhat questionable content, but I want to ask them about it, so I messaged them, and like, within 48 hours, like, oh, I guess that was a mistake. Your video's back up, so sorry, and here you go. Did I put that thing on there? Oh, that's the next subject. Trying to talk to YouTube people and Pornhub people. So, like, when I first did Pornhub videos, it was like, there was this thing where, like, you get paid or paid more in verified videos that you're in, and for me, I do H games, so it's just my voice. So, like, every time I uploaded a video, it was, getting demonetized. But then I would just be like, hey, my voice is in this video, can you remonetize it? And, like, within 48-hour period, day, business period, not really 48-hour work, but, like, 48 hours of work period. So if I do it Monday, I'd hear back before Wednesday of that time. They'd be like, oh, you just remonetized. Here you go. They're really nice people and really helpful people. Like, probably my only, like, problem was when I was asking a question about rules, and I was like, hey, can you answer these rules? And I'm like, okay, here's the answer to those rules. Like, could you be a little bit more specific on that? And they're like, okay, yeah, here you go. I'm like, thanks. You guys are great. Now for YouTube. I rarely have Pornhub not reply to me, and they usually reply within a good amount of time. When I mean good, I mean like short. When it comes to YouTube, there's a good chance that they don't reply. And I have an email that I brought up. So, one of my most recent things was, hey, they're moving YouTube Studio Classic into YouTube Beta. I don't like Beta because the dashboard has, like, the superfluous information of people making the, can I hike the video? Face, all those YouTube faces and stuff like that, news, and just superfluous information, pushing, like, statistics to the side. And then also, when it's regular dashboard, it's, here's statistics, you can change things around however you want. With YouTube Beta, it's like, nope, news and creator insight are in the front and center, and you can't get rid of it. And then when it comes to how videos are sorted to YouTube Classics, like, here's a list sorted by upload date. For YouTube Beta, it's like, here's a list sorted by upload date. But then it's also, like, superseded or whatever. It's, like, when you upload, and I mean, when you post a video, it goes straight to the top. So then that kind of messes my order up. Also, YouTube Beta looks ugly as fuck. So I'm like, hey, YouTube guys, so you're forcing us to, and I'm not putting in those exact words, but you're forcing us to switch to YouTube Beta. Could you tell me how to fix these things? Or how to, like, is there a way to fix these things? And let's see. It was like, thanks for reaching out. We definitely understand your confusion with your YouTube Studio Beta. Let us help us out. YouTube Studio Beta is the new home for creators, and I'm actually reading this. Here you manage your channel, get insights to help you grow, and stay updated with the latest news. Maybe you'll take a screenshot and put it up. YouTube Beta is replacing Creative Studio and brings in many changes and new features. Learn here. The article might help you organize your contents and organize and promote content you want to highlight on your channel and sections. Sections of the group together help your audience make their decision on what to watch. Hope it helps. And it's like, that didn't answer anything. It didn't answer how I could put it. Like, I looked at those articles. It didn't give me shit. And I was like, and I said, that's not what I'm talking about. When I go to the video dashboard where the videos are uploaded and later posted, they're listed when uploaded. So publishing would not change in which order it would be on the list. Now beta, if I publish them, it goes straight to the top of the list. How do I make it be sorted back to you to when Classic was? On the side note, I guess I did the dashboard thing afterwards. On the side, on the dashboard, how do I get rid of news, creator, insider, and ideas view in my dashboard? Because this is, like, it would be kind of nice if I got big and made lots of money, but this is also just, sometimes how I unwind at the end of the day, just making videos and just shooting the shit out there, aka this video. Let's see what they wrote back. Hi there. Thanks for the quick reply. Creator Studio is going away soon, but you can temporarily go back to Creator Studio Classic on the left side menu. I know that, but I know that's going away. To switch back to Creator Studio Classic, you need to find and log into your channel, access YouTube Studio Beta. Then, if you look to the left side, you'll pop up over here, which you can switch back. It's like, yeah, I know. You can use YouTube Creator Dashboard to get high-level overview of recent activity on your channel, as well as new and interesting, as well as what's new and interesting on YouTube. I don't care about that. I care about channels I like Speedruns Live, Hugo and Jake, Last Week Tonight. Maybe you guys can actually see that. Maybe I'll have an image right here because I might be editing this so heavily. History buffs, good stuff. I do not care what certain gaming people whose main thing is just being like, I'm screaming at us, yeah, I'm so excitable and lively and all that stuff. It's like, I do not care. I like to see either how do I get past this part or how do I find this part, which, is 100% content or mostly content, not 1/8 content. Or somebody playing this game as fast as they can, which, that's damn impressive. It's amazing to see, somebody beat Skyrim in, an hour, or Prey in an hour, oh, I turned too much to the side. Anyways, we'll always try to make the most relevant information for your channel, at which point I'm like, I know it's going away soon. That's why I'm asking how to sort videos in Creator Studio Classic. Let's try this again. How do I make videos sorted in YouTube Beta, the image below, which I have, sorted like in Classic? I put Classic there. As you see recently, posted videos moved up at the top of Beta, which I do not want, while Classics are kept in the upload order, which I want. So, how do I get this? Which at that point I'm like, okay, maybe, the people that reply are like, okay, here's the keywords, copy and paste the answers here. Or maybe, the world is global. They might not have native English speakers trying to write these things. And sometimes I try to read something in Spanish, and I am definitely not a native Spanish speaker, so I'm like, I am not able to read this. So I have to say, I'm like, okay, let's try to put this in the simplest manner possible, so if they're not Native English speaker, they could understand it. I have enough messages back that if they're trying to copy and paste, they know that there's a problem. Maybe they're just plain stupid, so I have to spell this out. Anyways, continue on with my email pack. I was able to delete one, but I can't get rid of News and Creator Insider. How do I get rid of the two things in the image below? It takes up most of my dashboard space. I do not want it. Hi there. Thanks for waiting. We are working to make YouTube Studio Beta the new home for creators, and I'm reading this again, and have added most tools that creators need. Bullshit. Use this article to learn how to use YouTube Studio Beta for tasks that have created. Didn't Creator Studio Classic. Didn't help. Actually, let's click it again just so I don't, accidentally go, whoops, add videos to playlists, add captions to videos, add cards to videos, browse and download songs from your audio library, add and replace audio to your video, delete videos in bulk, save new video, other features, edit video settings, add custom thumbnails, add end screens, add ad breaks, create live streams, see your recent subscribers. That is not the thing I'm asking. It's the new home for creators on this channel, and its uploaded design means that it might take some getting used to, highlighted in bold. Maybe I'll have this stuff at the end of the video. Hopefully YouTube doesn't go, that's copyright strike by emails. I've been talking for a while. My throat hurts. Here's another article on how you can learn to navigate YouTube Studio Beta. Regarding the creator dashboard, again, we always try to show the most relevant information on your channel. However, some cards are dismissible, again in bold. I have looked at those things. No, they aren't. There is nothing. There was one for the original, for like, what was it? It was Creator News Insider. News Creator Insider. No. Ideas for you. I was able to get rid of that. But for the other two things, no. It's still those. Look at us. We're happy, smiling people about how to make your videos better and some about copyright strikes. Navigate YouTube Studio Beta. Get around. Videos, find the overview of the videos and live streams. Manage your videos, details, analytics, editor, comments, transcriptions, other features. Yeah, still don't see how to sort them by the things I want. Apologies, for I do not have better news for you. I know this is not the answer you're hoping for, but thank you for understanding. All the best. And then I guess I just stopped replying and clicked. Did I click extremely dissatisfied? Yeah, I think so. And then sometime later I was like, hey guys. Actually, let's look it up since I'm already here. Pornhub, YouTube. Okay. Yep, I went and sent another thing like, hey, how do I sort these by this? How do I get rid of these things? Creative Insider and stuff like that. And it was like, well, if you don't like them, then you can send us feedback. And it's like, so, I've been doing that for 3 months now? How long? It's been a while. And the only thing that I've seen is a kind of snarky video, which for some reason has a lot of upvotes. In the comments section, it's very much, fuck these people up there. So I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube's inflating certain numbers with regards to likes. Or maybe for some reason everybody's like, yay! Saying that we can't go back to classic and we're stuck with beta. It's like, I put my hands in front of my face again. It's like, why is it that you change? Beta looks ugly. it has things I don't need. I can't sort videos by upload date, which has been the thing we've been having forever. And I personally hate it because sometimes I don't have good internet connection. So I upload a whole bunch of videos before, and then post them throughout time, and then come back and let's say parents' place, and then I upload a whole bunch of videos again, and they're all nicely sorted out. If it's a change by up when I'm putting it up, then it's well, balls. Let's see what else is on this thing. Crack in my neck. Yeah, it takes forever for me to hear back from YouTube. Trickle down shit-o-nomics. Now, it's kind of like trickle down economics, except it actually exists. Trickle down shit-o-nomics is basically when somebody does something on purpose or by accident above you. Let's just say somebody has a heated gamer moment or puts content that is against the thing, against YouTube policy, aka like PewDiePie or Logan Paul or something like that. Whenever something happens at a lower level, there's loss of monetization, strikes, termination of the channel. When somebody up there, PewDiePie's still here. I don't personally like him, but some people are like, oh, he's alright, so whatever. Ooh, I'm losing frames. Logan, oh Jesus, why am I losing frames? Logan Paul, he's a shithead, but let's see, I don't watch him, but let's just type in Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Yep, still there. Still 19.9 million subscribers, even though he's a terrible person and had people that, committed suicide on YouTube. He's still there. But then on the other hand, whenever somebody like that does something like that, then you get trickle down shit-o-nomics, which before it wasn't, trying to get money and become an actual creator wasn't as hard. It wasn't Pornhub easy, but it wasn't hard. Then when one of them had a heated gamer moment or put something on YouTube that wasn't supposed to be on there, guess what? They're like, well, here at YouTube, we want to monitor things, and etc., etc., etc. So we are going to shit on the people on the bottom so they can't get any money unless they get 4,000 hours worth of watches within 12 months and 1,000 subscribers and other people at that stuff to make sure everything's right and etc., 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 and still they barely get cents on the dollar. I mean, let me look at my analytics. Right now I have 1,498 videos. The last, week hasn't been posted. Let me see how much money I make on Pornhub. I mean, YouTube. So, with that many videos, it actually doesn't seem that bad. I made $8.14 within the last month. Let's see about Pornhub. Video manager, no, model. And earnings. Let's see. $9.91 for how many videos do I have? Even though they're not all monetized. I can't actually. 59 videos. Look at that. So, let's see, I haven't been model forever, so let's have these two compete. It's going to take a long time for YouTube to try and get those analytics. So, total earnings 200 before I get my monies. Pornhub, I'm $35.11. YouTube, 43.18. Granted, I've been on YouTube for a bit longer than Pornhub. making more money on Pornhub just to have been on there as long. So maybe that's a bit of a tie. And the last topic is training for the worst. I mean, changing for the worst. I was reading two things. Like with YouTube beta and all that stuff, it's just like... It's just every time something changes on YouTube, it always seems to get worse. It's not... It looks better. It's... gives you more freedom. It is definitely... We're changing it. You don't get a choice. Also, it's worse. And the only positive side in YouTube is that, you know, out of all this shit, there's sometimes good things like European speedruns live, which is good. And stuff. I don't know how long this has been going. This is done through FaceRig, so that's gonna take a while to process and stuff. I don't have a timer, but my throat hurts. So yeah, let's recap all the bad things about Pornhub that's at least listed here. Can't do thumbnails, can't do descriptions, commercials are mostly porn, the website's mostly porn, and people like to downvote more often. Bad things about YouTube. Can't get verified. Wait, getting verified to be paid is very hard. Getting money is very hard because you have to do ad rev instead of just being like, here's my PayPal, see you in $100. Thumbnails. Terrible. I constantly, I not block, but say, hey, don't show me this shit because the thumbnails are, go down a rabbit hole red pill. It's very easy for people to do that. A lot of the content takes forever to get to. Copyright strikes are constant in this thing. It's easy for certain groups of organizations to really scam things, to just really crush the little guy. Oh, and another story, Hugo and Jake, like that thing. They make fun of like Christian movies and stuff like that, and they're big enough that they're able to... That's when, I think it was Living Waters or something like that, was like, they have clips of our video. We're going to do copyright strikes multiple times, which is going to destroy their channel. And luckily they're big enough that... And it was fair use, you know? So they could do it without repercussions. Which, they were lucky because somebody at YouTube was like, this is a violation and against the law, in which case Hugo and Jake took, again, I think Living Waters to court, in which they threw, quote, eye patch guy under the bus. Living Waters did. Yeah. YouTube has 3-strike rule, and you can put thousands of videos, and YouTube goes, this, goodbye. And then... Come on, register my face again. Then it takes forever to hear back from YouTube, and it's also pretty unuseful. Then you got trickle down shit-o-nomics, and things just seem to keep getting worse. Well, that's all of my spiel about why I hate YouTube and why I think Pornhub's better, or at least from a creator standpoint. I'm gonna have a cup of tears. Or something. Tired. Busy. Might see if my friends are on and are watching My Hero Academia so I could watch it with them. Because I love that show. It's good. I've seen it a couple times. Hopefully YouTube doesn't go, oh no, somebody's saying something's bad about YouTube. Copyright strike, policy strike, etc. But hey, at least they can't touch my Pornhub, which is making more money per month than my YouTube. Yeah, who would have thought? So, thank you all for watching. I'm going to say the thing that I do kind of hate people saying, especially at the beginning of the video. especially if they're very energetic on it. Like, subscribe, and check out other videos if you want to help my YouTube grow. Comment, because I like comments. And spay or neuter your me's to help control the me population, aka animals, so they don't become anthropomorphic and make videos about video games and how much they hate YouTube and stuff. And until next time, let's play. It's kind of funny how I do that stuff, and it's like, and until next time, let's play. By me, GamerWolfSix, because like I've done this like for my current YouTube over 1,400 times. And until next time. But yeah, until next time, another video of me, GamerWolfSix, of shitting on things. See ya.